Okay, everything's working good now. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Step right up now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of One-on-One Talk with your boy Pico City. That's me. Thanking everybody for participating so far in my shows from now till back in the days. I'm gonna thank you guys for that. Got a good topic today. There's nothing too special about this topic. It's just that, well, I don't want to spoil it yet, but you already seen it on my page probably. And if not, before I start the topic, I want you guys to do me a favor. If you haven't already done it, feel free to go over to YouTube and hit my go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Pico City, Pico the City Brown and One-on-One Talk PTSDs on my YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button, and if you want to, only if you want to, um, what's the name of that place, man? TikTok. There we go. You guys can follow me on TikTok, also at Pico City. Pico City's TikTok, hit the follow button. Pico the City Brown is YouTube. Pico the City Brown PTSD One-on-One Talk. Subscribe, like, TikTok, follow. So the topic was given to me today. Well, it's kind of old school, old school topic. But then again, it can be a fresh topic because people look at things in different ways right about now. Excuse me. And the name of the topic is Color Struck. I like the topic. Thank you. You know who you are. When it comes to Color Struck, when it comes to dating, and pretty much the topic, I mean, Color Struck. The reason why I picked this topic, well, I got this topic, is because there's always been a battle between good and evil, left, right, up, down, good cop, bad cop, dark skinned brother, light skinned brother, nappy hair brother, straight hair brother, brown eyed brother, blue eyed brother, or whatever color their eyes they want to be. Now, the thing is this. Let's just be honest. Well, coming up, well, in my day, that it was big in school. You know, it was pretty big in school about, you know, sisters wanted the light skinned guy because the light skin looked better, the light skin dressed better, and he smelt better, and his hair was always wavy, and he kept his sideburns edged up perfectly. And if he didn't have the wavy hair, he had the long hair. Um, and it's just crazy how people can judge somebody off the way they look. Well, it's pretty much judging a book by its cover. But we can't always judge a book by its cover because what you think is good for you can actually be bad for you. So my point of this is saying, I say, why say? If you want to date somebody light skinned, knock yourself out. If you want to date somebody dark skinned, knock yourself out. Because complexion don't reflect on how your relationship is going to end or start or end, put it that way. So you can't walk around saying, hey, I don't date dark skinned men because dark skinned men don't do enough. They too rough. Or I want to date a light skinned guy because he know what buttons to push. You know, he know how to make me feel special. He's light skinned, he's handsome guy, he's pretty Ricky all day long. That crap don't mean nothing if you ain't got no sense. You got a lot of idiot high yellow brothers, you got a lot of idiot dark skinned brothers. So if the shoe fits, and the shoe definitely fits, because there's nowhere in this world written in stone that if you date a light skinned guy with good hair, that you guys are going to have a picture perfect relationship. No. Relationship goes about what you put into it. Or I don't sleep with dark skinned guys because their game is weak and the sex game is weak. No, all that is make believe. People make this stuff up and they live that dream for so long it becomes a reality. So it's crazy. Me myself, I don't care if you're dark skinned. I don't care if you light skinned. I don't. I can care less if you have yellow or Black as midnight. If I have an attraction to you and you treat me right, hey, guess what? Let's go for it. I never had a preference of women like, oh, this one got to be dark, this one got to be caramel. No, man, that stuff don't matter to me because at the end of the day, it all depends on how that person treats you. You got a whole bunch of high yellow brothers that treat women like dirt, just like you got a lot of dark skinned brothers that treat women like dirt. But somewhere down the line, somebody made it okay to say, hey, I don't want no dark skinned guy. My kids might come out ugly. Dude, I it's a lot of high yellow people, light skinned people. Hey, we don't know how your kid's gonna come out till he comes out. Or I want a baby with pretty hair. Move my boyfriend, his hair is so pretty and straight. My baby won't come out with pretty hair. That stuff don't mean nothing. He can still he can have the prettiest hair in the world. It can be down to his shoulders, and it's just as beautiful. And he's just the handsome guy in all God's creation. When he get out there in the streets and go the wrong way, it happens just like it'll happen to him just like it happens to everybody else. So it don't matter. It really don't matter. You got a lot of brothers say, I don't like dark skinned women. What's wrong with dark skinned women? I don't know. I never really ran up against a dark skinned woman that just thinks she's all that or she don't know how to treat me and I'm not compatible with her. And I never met a dark skinned woman like that. I never met a light skinned woman like that. So it's crazy how people can come up with things and it really don't mean nothing. It's just you want a preference, that's fine. You can have a preference. You can have a preference for everything you do. Now, if that's your preference, say, well, you know what? Hey, I don't like dark skinned guys, but don't say I don't like dark skinned guys because you think they're just harder than light skinned guys. Or I don't like light skinned guys because they too timid, but hard dark skinned guys are just strong with it. And I won't know. At the end of the day, God made us all man and woman, so he's a man just like the light skinned one is, and she's a woman just like the dark skinned one is. So I don't know how big it is now, but wow, coming up when I was in school, that was a big thing. I mean, it was bigger than Oprah, the Oprah Winfrey Show. Everybody had their picks and choose, and when the light skinned guy come to class, he gets all the women. I mean, all of them, like he Pretty Ricky or something. And so they just leave the brothers out. I mean, the dark skinned brothers out to bleed. And they like, damn, man. And then guess what? Here come the low self esteem, and that's with man and woman. Here come the low self esteem. Damn, am I pretty enough? No, will they actually like me for me? Because every time I see them, everybody's flocking to the light skinned brother. Or I'll just say light skin. When I say high yellow, that means light skin too. So everybody runs for the light skinned brother. So, but this guy hurts your feelings, and then you like, oh well, man, that was stupid of me. What did it say? It started years ago, even with the you can't be darker than a brown paper bag to get in society. Yeah, that's true. That is actually true. But and you know what? I'm glad you said that because we can take it up a notch. It's not always about relationships. It's the business world. You see it on it's changing that yeah, it's changing now, although it changes still in the process of changing. You never really seen any dark skinned women on the news, or if you did, they had to have straight hair. So dark skinned people pretty much lost the battle when it comes to looks and equality and stuff when it's based off your color. And we all know who started that. House nigga, field nigga. House nigga was lighter than the field nigga. Not in all situations, but that's how it really was. So by the house nigga being lighter than the field nigga, the house nigga get more props. He would call his own people, "Oh man, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You a field nigga. Beat it." I'm a house nigga. Master like me more than he like you. And for some strange reason, I do not know why, but it's stuck. This is 2023, and people still living their life off of that. Mm-mm. I don't want no light skinned dude, or no, I don't want no dark skinned dude. Dark skinned man can't do nothing for me. The dark skinned guy's gonna pretty much do the same thing the light skinned one do if they're not really into you like that. He's gonna cheat on you just like the light skinned will. And if they play their cards right, they might both cheat on you at the same time. So it really doesn't matter about color. If you want to date somebody light skinned, go ahead. If you want to date somebody dark skinned, go ahead. It's all about the outcome. It's all about how that person treats you. And you got some dark skinned people. Now, I will say this. I mean, not dark skinned people. You got light skinned people that do think they're better than dark skinned people. You got a bunch of light skinned, high yellow people. They just think they the sugar honey iced tea, man. They can't be stopped. You can't tell them nothing. Look, man, I'm way better than you in every field. But well, when I was in school, they were like, light skinned, pretty like light skinned people, pretty boys, but they can't fight. You always see them getting beat up because they were pretty boys. And then when the girls see you get beat up, now they calling you a punk, but they still want you because you're light skinned, you're pretty for some strange reason. Society taught us that light skinned people are prettier than dark skinned people. It's not, I'm not going to say it's society's fault. Society played a part, but it's our fault for taking it in because we say, well, you know what? Yeah, that's right. Look at that black girl. She ugly as hell, man. I can't deal with that, man. I don't want my kids coming out no midnight. Then they cater, I'm not cater, they run to the light skinned one and they treat them like gods. But you had a guy, because he was dark skinned. I've seen some guys I mean, dark guys. I've seen some dark skinned guys, but, and to top it off, I've seen dark skinned women too, and I don't see nothing wrong with them. I don't. I really don't see nothing wrong with a dark skinned woman. They beautiful just like the light ones are. Because beauty beauty is a thing a lot of people have, but sometimes a lot of people don't have it. Everybody in this earth are not going to be drop dead gorgeous, but we get caught up in this thing. If a light skinned woman, well, remember in high school they call them what's it, yellow bones, I think, or white. What I forgot, yellow bone. Man, she fine. She get her hair done. She put the gloss on, and she just drop dead gorgeous. Same, different class. A darker woman do it. We don't want that. Man, look, she looking like a jigaboo. Why? And like I said earlier, it plays it plays a part on that dark skinned person because they when people make fun of people like that, they don't they have a tendency to forget they're human just like anybody else. They already got low self esteem, so you just gonna rain on their parade. Why? I wish I knew the answer to that. I really do, but I don't. I never discriminated on anybody or any color that's light or dark skin. I never did. Like, well, I can't be with you, baby. You too black, or I can't be with you. You too white. I mean, too high yellow for me. No. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't. But then they say light skinned not black enough. Well, light skin not black enough. Well, okay, now I get what you're saying, but whether we like it or not, we still black. You can be high yellow, but you still got black DNA bone structure. I mean, DNA in you. So yeah, there you go, red bone. That's what you used to call them, red bones. And just like she said, you got a lot of people that say, you light skin, you ain't black enough. Oh, I'm not talking about color wise. I'm talking about in the inner part. No, they black too. They black just like you is. Hey, their ancestors on the slave ship just like mine was. So there you go. So it really doesn't matter if you dating a high yellow person, a dark skinned person, a caramel person. It really don't matter. It all depends. It matters when you treat each other with respect. If you show a dark skinned woman love, she'll fall in love with you just like the light skinned one will, and vice versa. Same thing with the guys. But you know what? I love her. I can see she falling for me. She's really falling for me, and I can tell she loved me, but I can't be with her. Why you can't be with her? What's wrong with her, man? She did this and that. No, she cool, but man, I just can't do it with a dark skinned sister, man. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Like, bro, that's a good woman, man. It's not like you're gonna find another one the next day because you don't find good people back to back like that. I don't care what nobody say. If you got a good man or a good woman, I don't care if they light skin or dark skin, and you tripping on a color, and then you want to turn it into a complex problem, it ain't like you finna, I'm finna dump this person because he or she black or too light skinned. I'm going out tomorrow and I'm gonna find me a good guy. No, it don't work like that, man. It never works like that. Good people are hard to find, whether we want to believe that or not, man. Just because somebody treats you like a queen or a king, that don't mean they're going to continue to do that. Some people play the role till they get you, and that's man or a woman. Look how many relationships started off a-okay. Oh my God, all you see is her and all she sees is you. Every time she look at you, it's like she looking at Fabio with his shirt open, your hair blown in the wind. You like, oh my God, this man is just so handsome to me. And you looking at her like, wow, she is beautiful. She cannot do no wrong until that clock start ticking. Give it time. She can be yellow as the sun or black as midnight because once you evil, you're evil. Evil don't pick shades and colors. It don't. A lot of us wasted our time on people that don't even supposed to be in our life because of their color. And I'm talking about black people, dark skinned people. I ain't talking about the white race because I only stick with my people. And I only pretty much talk about my people. So if you're tuning in late, I ain't saying nothing about white people. I'm not disrespecting them, but this is about me and in my people. But you can mess up a darn good relationship just because somebody's lighter than you, or you do give them a chance, or you make him mad, or you make her mad, and then all the truth comes out. I knew it, and you talking to your friends. See what happened. See what happened when you date light skinned dudes, or see what happened when you date dark skinned dudes. It's not the color that makes them bad. It's what's in them that makes them bad. So you run around here whistling Dixie, and thinking you got a dime piece, and she'll treat you just like dirt, just like the dark one will treat you, or the light one will treat you the same. It all goes the same way. I ain't heard nobody yet get up and say, I've been married, let's just say man or woman, I've been married 4 times. I dated 2 dark ones that didn't work. I dated 2 light ones that worked like a charm. We've been together all our lives. Because you know why it don't work like that? Because problems is unjust. Problems don't care what shape you are, what size you are, what color you are, what religion you are. You can be a Jehovah's Witness. You can be anything. It don't care. It really don't care, man. So who you fooling? And then they do it so long, and they run this script on you. They run this script on you, and next thing you know, you be thinking like I said earlier, am I ugly? Everybody calls me ugly, and I know I'm not ugly. Okay, I'm dark skinned, but man, y'all thinking I'm like a fly on the wall or something. And then that's when the low self esteem kicks in. That's when the unalive thoughts kick in, because I don't know anybody personally, but I've read and seen videos and stuff that dark skinned people do try to unalive themselves because they can't fit in society because they're dark skinned. I mean, but you don't hear too much about it from light skinned people, although it do happen, but the percentage in dark colored people is bigger than the percentage in light colored people when it comes to that person is evil and don't trust nobody dark. Or some guys say, you know what, hey, I've never seen a beautiful black woman. I've seen a lot of beautiful black women. And I mean, I ain't talking about black from nationality, I'm talking about black from skin. A lot of guys say that. Now, you know what? It's really hard to see a beautiful black woman. No, it's not. It's not. Nobody's gonna be drop dead gorgeous. Everybody's gonna have flaws. But we looking for that perfect specimen of a woman, or that perfect specimen of a man, and we do not know that brother and sister's coming with baggage that'll make your head swim. And then you sit and wonder to yourself, like, what the heck was I thinking? Oh, it's too late. He got you now, and especially if you get if he get your kids, you ain't getting out. You can forget it. So I never understood the difference between those, because light skinned people are abused, dark skinned people are abused. Light skinned people beat up women, dark skinned people beat up women. So it don't matter. It's not like a dark skinned guy gonna be abusing his girlfriend and a light skinned dude jump in the window like, hey, you come with me, you ain't gotta worry about that. Cause you know why? You when you're in relationships, you really don't know what you're getting. You don't. I don't care what nobody say. That's why things always start off good. But sometimes, in most cases, not all cases, most cases, it ends bad. So what happened to all that light skin privilege you was giving them? What happened to it? He'll never do me like this. Yeah, he bust you upside your head just like Leroy and Bam them did. So we as a people, we really need to stop the hating on light skinned brothers and dark skinned brothers, or putting light skinned brothers over the dark skinned brothers, or putting the dark skinned brothers on a higher pedestal of the light skinned brothers. That stuff just don't make sense. It does not make sense. Whatever happened to finding somebody to build structure with, build a relationship with each other? I got your back, you got my back. But no, it's like I only can look at a dark skinned guy with a certain angle. I'm not looking for him. And I've heard this growing up. I'm not looking for a dark skinned guy because most of them are ugly anyway. It's just all about how he treat me. So if you got that energy, shouldn't you have that energy with a light skinned dude too? Because after all, at the end of the day, guess what? We're all men. So you should have that same energy. And when that's when I said it earlier, and I'm gonna go back and say it again, that you don't know what you're getting into in relationships until you work on it. Or my parents always used to say, you don't know people unless you live with them. Oh, it's all fine and dandy when I can say, I love you, baby. I'm going here, you going there. Wait till we move in together. Man, it's like hell and hot water. And that's what a lot of people have a tendency to forget. It's not about the color. The color don't make me want to love you more. It don't. It's just your skin color. If you light skinned, guess what? I might cheat on you too, or you might cheat on me too. What's the difference? I'm gonna say, oh, she light skinned. I can't cheat on her because if I mess this up, I'm screwed up from light skinned people. No, nope. She'll go out and find somebody else to cheat on you just like you did. So it really doesn't matter. But it's so rapid in the black community. And when I say black community, I mean the black community. I'm not talking about any other race. I don't care what they do. That ain't my responsibility. I really don't care, but I'm just speaking to us because somebody would get on this podcast and say, well, it happens in other races. I'm not talking about other races. Stick with the program. That's how things get misconstrued and miscalculated. Just stick with the program. That's all we got to do. I mean, I can't go to another race and contradict what they do. If I'm saying it here, I can't say, well, you know what? White people do it too. I don't care. Let a white guy do a podcast about that. But I'm talking about my people. So I just don't want nobody to get the wrong impression, because you know how us black people is. But it really doesn't matter if you're high yellow or dark skinned, because at the end of the day, we're all men and women. What can the light skinned one do that the dark skinned one can't do? If the light skinned one treat you like a king, I'm just using examples, people, treat you like a king, you can't turn around and say, she treated me like a king, man, but we broke up and I dated this black chick and she treated me like dirt. No, it's not her complexion. You just got a crazy chick. That's all that is. You got a crazy woman on your hands. Same thing with the women. You got a crazy man on your hand. So it's not about, man, look, I'm through dating light skinned women. They think they too much. They think they all is their heads in the clouds. And light skinned dudes, they got too much of a big ego. You can't tell them nothing. Nope. Because you got black ones that do the same thing, or dark skinned ones that do the same thing. So it's pretty much how you go about keeping something. If you get a dark skinned one, that don't work out. If you get a light skinned one, that don't work out. Within those two women, you strive to treat them right. You can't say, hey, I'm going to treat the dark skinned one okay. I'm going to treat her good to a certain extent. But if I get a light skinned girl, the sky's the limit. No, because now you playing, I won't say playing possum. I forgot what I was going to say actually. But look, put it this way. Now you picking sides. And I've in school, I've been here. I've heard that all my life. I had young ladies in school would tell me, "Hey, Lamar, you're a handsome guy. Well, they didn't call me handsome. They used the F word. You fine. You're a handsome guy. You fine. You cute and all this. Because when I was younger, I had pretty much like a baby face. You this, you that. But you know what? I would love to be with you, but you just ain't bright enough for me. Or you put it this way, you ain't dark enough. I'm like, what the world is the devil is going on? I gotta be dark enough for me to try to work something out with you. Yeah, I've heard that a lot through my whole, well, not a lot, but I heard that a lot of times through my life. Mm-mm, he ain't dark enough, or you know what? I don't date caramel looking dudes or guys like that because y'all always got some of y'all sleeve, or y'all got a lot of women. Guess what? Black dudes, the dark skinned dudes, they got a lot of women too. So you can't pick and choose. I'm gonna be with him, dark skinned guy, Leroy, because I ain't gotta worry about him stepping out on me because ain't nobody gonna look at him like that. Yeah, that's what you think. And then when the crap hits the fan, Leroy had more women than Joan did. Way more women. And then you sitting there looking crazy like, I didn't know he would do this. Oh yeah, he would do it. Until we face reality, man, we gonna always be put second when it comes to everything else. So the choice is yours. You got to choose wise. You got to pick who's better for you in your life. And I'm not talking about color. Like light skinned guy gonna be better because I'm dark skinned. He light skinned. We compatible. Just like the people that go for the what they call astrologers, the signs and stuff. Oh, I wouldn't date. I'm a Cancer. I wouldn't date a Scorpion. I wouldn't date a Sagittarius. We don't see eye to eye. All that stuff is crap, man. It's all crap. My mother was a Cancer. My dad was a Leo. They worked perfectly together. No, I'm sorry, he wasn't a Leo. What am I thinking about? He wasn't Leo. I think he was Sagittarius. Yeah, and they worked perfectly together. So it's not about the um the signs. It's not about the signs, man. It was never about that. Some people actually live their life for that stuff. That's just like saying dark skinned dude, light skinned dude. That's pretty much all it is. Oh no, we're not compatible. You're a Sagittarius. I'm a Pisces. That ain't in the cards, baby. No, 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 no. Pisces is to this, and Sagittarius is to that, and blah blah this and the other. No. Mm-mm. You know how many times I heard, well, Cancer men are the worst. I never beat a woman. I've did stupid things in my life, but that don't make me the worst because guess what? All of us has to grow up, whether we like it or not. We're going to do things that that put pain in people's hearts. That's just how the world works. That don't mean because I cheated on you, all Cancer men are bad. That don't mean that. And if you believe that, you just as stupid as the saying is. Or you can't go with a Gemini woman because they all sluts. What? And people actually live their life by this stuff. What's such and such this? Okay, but what's your sign? Well, I'm a Cancer. What do mean? I don't know about them Cancer men because every Cancer I had, they think they all that. What? Okay, so you gonna put me in that box with everybody you dealt with that was Cancer? No. Maybe they didn't think they was all that. Maybe you had the impression that they thought they was all of that. How about that? And then you sabotaging your own relationship. No, so I never went off that dark skin, light skin thing, and the water signs and all that stuff. That stuff is crazy. It's crazy. And people judge this stuff when they see stuff on Facebook and they're like, oh my God, I can't blah blah this, that. That's me. It's the algorithm, the algorithm people. Excuse me. It's the algorithm. If once Facebook and TikTok and them see your page, okay, they see your page and they see you posting everything about water signs and stuff. That's how they do things. Okay, and we take the test. Pico, I forgot the name of the test. In the year 2029, you're gonna meet a Sagittarius. You're gonna be happy. Like, oh man, I like Sagittarius anyway. And they put them, bam, post it on Facebook. I'm gonna marry me a Sagittarius in 2029, y'all. And then here come 50 billion comments. Yeah, them Sagittarius, man, they know how to treat a woman. Or don't date no Cancer. He don't know how to treat a woman. Or don't date no Scorpio. They crazy. It's always something, man. It's always something. I'm a Cancer. I can date a woman that's 6 months away from me. Or I can be a Cancer. Her birthday can be in July. I can care less. Her birthday can be in December. Her birthday can be the same exact day mine is. Don't matter. The daughter of my two kids. Me and her birthday on the exact same day, July 19th. That we didn't have any beef like that. I mean, things, we went our separate ways, but we didn't have no beef like that, because if you're gonna get along with somebody, you're gonna get along with them, regardless what sign they are, regardless how light skinned they are, regardless how dark skinned they are. If you're gonna get along with them, if you like them like that, and that like turns to love, you don't want to see that person. You don't want to break up with that person because he or she is not the same, is not compatible with your sign. That's the way, what they say, that's the waste of the taxpayers' money. But people live their life off these illusions. That's what they call an illusion, people, because an illusion is not real. It's an illusion. It makes you see something that's not really. It's just what they call an illusion. What's going on, Jonathan? The topic is color struck. You know the difference between light skin and dark skin brothers. You know what we've been taught. I mean, I ain't gonna say taught. What we've been when we grew up in school, they would say, you can't date a dark skinned sister because she this and that, or you can't date a light skinned sister because she this and that. And the same thing with the brothers. All that stuff is crap. I mean, let's just be honest, man. All that stuff is crap. But people live their life off of this thing like it ain't no tomorrow. They eat, sleep, and drink this stuff. Oh, let me check my sign. Such a no, that don't mean nothing, man. We all was born human. All of us are born human. And if you want to be honest about it, that astrology stuff, that stuff don't even make sense. Now let me show you why it don't make sense. We're all born from a well, we're all born. We all came through a woman. Okay? All of us, all nations. So if it made sense, how come over here we got the water signs? Over in Asia, they got the animal signs. Because me over here, I'm a Cancer, but in Asia, it's I think I'm a rat or a tiger or something like that. So come on, man, pick your battles, people. I like I like to dog a light skinned girl because they thought they were. Yes, yes, they did. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why, because they had the fan base that always pushed them on, saying you better. Yeah, and I know exactly what you mean, bro. Because they used, when I was in school, they used to get on my nerve because they thought they was God's gift to the world, but they really wasn't. They can get got just like anybody else. You gonna ban me this? You gonna ban? No, no. If I didn't ban heard that, I'm not banning for you either. And then they want to get mad. You don't know what you're missing. I got all the boys liking me. And notice the ones that say that, they got all the boys liking me. Now they got all the boys that got them pregnant. So go ahead, fly away, birdie. But yeah, it always been a competition with light skinned women. The light skinned brothers thought they was way tougher than the dark skinned brothers. And like I said before, when I was in school, they come with their crap. The light skinned brothers is beat up somewhere. If their nose busted open, they always got beat up. They always got beat up. Put off white lotion. I mean, yeah, man. School was brutal, but it taught me a valuable lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, we're not supposed to. But a lot of us do. So hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So it don't matter if you're light. It don't matter if you're dark. If you're gonna lose the race, you're gonna freaking lose the race. Who I never looked at. Jonathan, come on, man. Get off the page talking crazy, man. Y'all know how Jonathan is, man. Guy's crazy. But I never had a problem with light skinned women or dark skinned guys. I mean, if me and my home, me and the guys I hung around with, if they dark skinned, we was all homies, man. All of us was homies. We had a couple of light ones in the group too. We was all cool with each other. But somewhere down the line, somebody said it was okay to be more arrogant than the dark skinned brother because the dark skinned brother ain't worth nothing. Remember the scenario I just did. House nigga, um, field nigga, same thing. House nigga was a little bit lighter, so they thought they was tip top, tippity top, the cock of the freaking walk. They thought they were, oh man, look, I can get away with a lot of stuff. I can get you in trouble. I can go tell master you did something you ain't even have to do it. He gonna kill you. But the field nigga can't. Sometimes the field nigga won't even allowed to go in the house. So that's where that privilege stuff come from. Cuz what's good, man? So it don't matter, man. I don't care what color you is. You can be high yellow. You can be black, like I said, black as midnight. It's just a color. You shouldn't. This is just me saying, you should not judge nobody if they're light skinned or dark skinned because at the end of the day, we're all black people. And that's just how I look about things. That's how I look at going about things because hey, it don't matter. Sometimes you do make that connection. A high yellow person can go with a dark skinned person and it's just great. Or the other way around. But that don't mean that dark skin, well, that high yellow person is put on a pedestal because he or she is high yellow. That's just it just worked. That's like me going out and I found a young I gonna say young lady. I found a sister and she's light skinned. And I'm like, okay, she's beautiful. Okay, and I'm digging her and she's digging me. I'm not gonna say, man, look, bro, look at this, man. I got me a red bone. Okay, it's a red bone. It's still a woman. At the end of the day, if she's still a woman, she's going to do woman things. She's got woman parts, just like the dark skin one got woman parts. So it's really no comparison. It's all about how you go about treating each other. So if you had yellow, you want a dark skinned guy, that's fine. If you dark skinned and want a high yellow guy or a woman, that's fine too. But nobody's on no freaking pedestals, man. Don't you can't be putting these people on pedestals because let's just be honest. All of us, and I hope y'all get what I'm saying. All of us had to be in at that drop of a dime when it was curfew time. So it don't matter. You think the police gonna pull you over and like, hey, you're light skinned. You can stay out till 11:30, but you black ones, y'all better get home. Nope, it don't work like that. And like I said earlier, I've seen a lot of beautiful dark skinned women. A lot of them. I know a lot of them. But then again, I see a lot of beautiful light skinned women. It don't matter because that's just how the world works now, man. I mean, not now, that's how it should have been, but people still picking and choosing the color wars. Nope, I can't do this. She too black. You know, them black ones is trouble. Them black ones, these black men ain't gonna do nothing but just sit around all day and want you to go to work. While the light skinned guy, he gonna take care of me. Nope. There's one thing about stupidity, they're like bullets. They're in every state. You can find a bullet everywhere you go. And stupidity, you can find it right behind the bullet. If you have your preference, that's cool, but don't down exactly. That's what I said earlier. That's what I said earlier, Tanish. If you got your preference, that's cool. That's fine. You know what? Hey, I don't date dark skinned women. I date light skinned women. If you want, okay, fine. You know what? There ain't no problem. But I don't date dark women because y'all just dumb. Y'all too stupid. When I cut the light off, I can't see y'all. I don't know if y'all in front of me or behind me. That's stupid. or cracking little black jokes and stuff like that. No, no. Everybody's okay to have a preference. That's not a problem. Some women like short men. Some women like tall men. That's a preference. Some women like petite women, Coca-Cola bottles. Some women like, I mean, some men like plus size. That's a preference. We can't stop nobody from having a preference. So that's just how it goes. That's how it goes with us, man. We gotta respect each other. But that's gonna do it for today. I hope you guys. I want to thank you. Hey, Camilla, I seen you came in. I want to thank you guys for listening today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in with me today. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Pico from the Pico. It's your boy Pico from One on One Talk, which is this show. And to all the newcomers, if you don't know, go over to YouTube and hit and type me in Pico the City Brown. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't caught the shows on here, you can catch them on YouTube because I do put them on YouTube. And if you feel up to it, give me a follow on TikTok. Pico City at Pico City. Hit that follow button. Pico the City Brown on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button on YouTube. TikTok. Hit that follow button. But without any further ado, I'm out of here, man. I want to say thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you, cuz. I appreciate you, Jay. I see you, man. I appreciate you. I love you, man. I want to thank Jonathan, Tanisha, Aisha, Carmela, everybody else that joined in, and I didn't see their names. I apologize, but I want to thank you guys anyway because you guys make this possible for me to do. Because like I always said, I love learning from you guys, and we always can learn from each other. So I'm out of here. This your boy Pico, the City Brown, signing off, saying one-on-one talk. We'll be back tomorrow with a fresh topic. So hey, you got to check my page between 5 o'clock and 5:30 to see what my topic is going to be about. I always drop it about that time, 30 minutes away from each other, either 5 o'clock or 5:30. So that's what I meant to say. So hey, if you got something you want me to talk about, you already know what to do. Throw it in my inbox. It'll be anonymous. I won't say who sent the message, but I will read the message off on Facebook. If not, if you don't want to be anonymous, hey, throw it on my page and I'll get to it as quick as I can. But other than that, thank you guys again. I'm out of here. This is Pico One-on-One Talk signing off, saying take care of yourself, take care of each other. And like I always say, keep God first in whatever we do. And always, always don't forget, we need to pray more because we need him more now than we needed him 5 seconds ago. I'm out of here, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow.